Okay, everybody, well, Massachusetts Prepper here, and I'm telling you right now, we got some bad weather out here. Now, I'm going to show y'all, and I'm sorry for the wind noise just in case. Look at that, we ain't got hardly any snow right here because of the blowing. But this is what we got for visibility. As you can see, you can't hardly see anything. The snow is blowing. This is absolutely crazy. And I know the wind noise is probably killing y'all. This is crazy out here. Look at that blowing behind me, guys. Absolutely crazy. I know the screen's getting all jammed up. But you see the snow is blowing right out of my driveway pretty much, except where it's drifting down there, drifting right in real good. We've probably got a foot of snow already, except for where the wind is blowing it out. But you see up there, my windmill's just getting it. I'm gonna get to the shop and give y'all some readings. You can tell by my footprints. The snow is drifting like crazy through here. Get in here where it's a little bit warmer. Right now we don't have any really good gust. When we get a good gust, this thing is cranking. It's supposed to have like 40-mile-an-hour winds later on today. You got to understand, I've got real dirty air going across my roof. But as you can see, we're getting some really good winds, good spikes. So this is kind of crazy. Here we are, I think it's March 15th, I think it is today. And we got this kind of crazy wind, and I mean, this thing is just being crazy. The way the wind goes up over my garage, if I was where I was getting straight wind, this thing would be just peaked right out. But because we got the wind turbine setting 20 feet up right at the edge of the garage, you get all those crazy updrafts from the garage, so I don't really get good clean power. If I could get the town to let me throw that up on a 60-foot tower, then we would be getting some really good wind steadily. But as it is, it's putting out pretty good power today. We got some good amps coming out of it. It's been kicking in the, there we go, we just kicked into the dump up there. So right now those are getting nice and hot, dumping some of that power so it doesn't let the batteries overcharge. But this has been going on since late last night with the wind, and then the snow started. But right now it's just dumping excess power. As you can see, the battery voltage is going down, and it will continue to dump. And then when we come back, we're at 12.5, and as you can see, she just keeps climbing. Really good power during these storms. And I don't know if you can hear that wind, but boy, we are getting some power. And I know some of you guys that have good or in good wind zones, this ain't nothing for you guys. You probably generate these kind of amps on a daily basis. with your towers, you know, way up there. But this is just a crazy blowing day. Windmill is cranking. And like I said, this is dirty wind, guys. But she is cranking anyway. We're getting some good power. It's just unfortunate we have to have a storm, a blizzard, to get this kind of power, but we'll take advantage of it. And I know with the camera it looks like that thing is stopping, but it is not stopping at all. It is just a whirling. We got pretty much whiteout conditions, as you can see, when the wind's blowing. Pan y'all over here, can't even see the main road. That's how bad it is. We got some wind though. Yes sir, guys. I was wondering what that noise was over there, but it's my neighbor's siding starting to come off their house. They got some siding coming loose from their house. I knew I heard something bang real loud, couldn't figure out what it was, but that's what it is. And if the wind will stop for just a second, I'll zoom in on it so you can see. As you can see, guys, we got whiteout conditions here. You can't see nothing. I mean, there's my solar panels. If I zoom back out, I'm standing inside my shop door. And now while that stopped for a minute, right there, their siding is coming off. This storm's just starting to pick up good, so, you know, I don't know what the aftermath of it's going to be. You know, they're saying down power lines and everything else. Trees down. With this kind of wind, wouldn't surprise me if people don't lose their siding, the roofs, no telling what else. But, yeah, I'm going to cut it off there, guys. Okay, everybody, well, we got the aftermath of the windstorm, the blizzard that we had. As you can see, let me show y'all up here. We got the trees rocking, and if you notice, my wind turbine is not spinning at all. Well, what happened was, yeah, too much wind, and man, that thing seized up tighter than a drum. I climbed up there this morning, got it all sprayed down with some WD-40 trying to get her to loosen up, but normally a 4-mile-an-hour wind and that thing starts spinning, but I've got winds today anywhere between 7 to 15, 18 miles an hour, and it's tracking, it's following the wind, but it's definitely not spinning. So my wind turbine seized up in those high winds. Of course, we had some wind gust up into like 60 miles an hour, and I guess it was just too much for it. It seized up, so I'm going to have to look at replacing my wind turbine's generator, so I can generate some wind power again, because right now she does nothing but track in the wind.